My favorite part too is they're I'm not saying he's bad, but
keep it a buck here
Mhm.
because I am gonna keep my composure regardless.
Mhm.
Are you being serious? Or are you just trying to?
No, this is a thing that was said publicly.
Okay.
It was not just somebody trolling me on Twitter. This is a thing that was said publicly.
All right.
I'll send it to you.
It's fine.
And
it's fine.
It's the thing that I particularly.
So, do you know what I hate?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. This
No,
is.
let's do it.
This
Let's
is
do
the
it.
internal struggle. Do
Rolling.
it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Let's do it.
This is the thing that I hate.
What's that?
If you're going to have these takes,
Mhm.
can we at least just agree on what we're actually seeing? Okay. So it needs some context. Being an offensive coordinator schematically versus the execution can be two separate things, right? If you score a touchdown and you don't jump off sides, or if you have a different level of execution when you have a jet sweep and a guy makes a block on the perimeter, or you have a 4th and 2 and a guy plays catch, that is not Holgorsen's fault. No, stop. I get pissed.
No, let me give you 3 examples.
Then we get this whole getting vertical in the passing and we got to take those are I don't know how else to say this, but you don't know what you're watching. So if you don't know what you're watching, then don't say it. Just say, hey, listen, in my opinion, or something else. Don't paint the narrative that something should happen if you don't know why it's not. I don't think that's too much to ask. I'm not trying to gatekeep the sport, but damn it, man. If you're going to have these coaching hot takes, then look at it as a coach. Otherwise, just preface it as a fart in the wind, my opinion kind of thing. Because
or just be be as a fan, it's frustrating.
It makes my eyes water.
Say, as a fan, it's frustrating not to be able to stretch the field a little bit, right?
And if you're offended that you're hearing this, there's 1,000% chance I'm talking about you. I don't know what else to tell you.
Let me give you 3 plays.
Can't you just see what's going on and say you're not going to get vertical? They are not going to let you get vertical in the passing game.
They would have had to make
you'd
huge
have
mistake.
to force something.
They would have had to either make a huge mistake or you'd have to force something.
It's the second series.
And then we'd have
I said, hey, and I could be wrong, but at that you could see what Cincinnati was doing. And I said to Kyle, you know what, bud? It's gonna be an interesting cat and mouse. Nebraska's gonna have to be patient because they're not gonna get poop from Cincinnati. They're just not.
So here's one thing I will say. This is in no way
gonna hurt my heart
defending anything. I will say on the TV broadcast, it wasn't until I can't remember when in the game, but for a long time you couldn't see what Cincinnati was doing on the back
So
end.
can you say I'm not sure, or
yes,
maybe?
Hey, I'm not sure why they're not
to be
trying
resolute. It's just weird.
Totally fair. And at this point, almost a week later, right, to still have those kind of takes is pretty rough. Here's the thing I'll ask you about.
What?
I'm just going to ask real quick. So if 3 plays go differently, I'm going to give you 3 plays, okay?
Sure.
Let's say Elijah Pritchett doesn't go false start, or that they score from the 5 after he does, okay. Right? That's 4 more points. We're at 24. Okay, let's say Ja'Cory Barney is not tackled by a sneeze on his thigh. That's 7 more points. And let's say Isaiah Hunter keeps his feet on the 50-50 back shoulder ball. I mean, it wasn't really even a 50-50 about that, but let's say those 3 things happen. None of which have anything to do with Dana Holgorsen calling plays, right?
No.
Let's say those 3 things happen.
Unless you want to get in the I don't even want to say nitpick after I figured out
nitty gritty.
What it meant.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get nitty gritty about the play calling after the 3 cracks at it.
Yeah.
Then yes.
But let's just say
I'm with you.
Let's just say those 3 things happen differently, right? Which is not a stretch by any stretch of the imagination, right? Those are 3 very viable things that could have, and you could argue probably should have happened, right?
Yeah.
That's 18 more points. We're talking about 38-17. Is everybody cool?
Yeah.
At 38-17, let's even call it 34-17.
That's not even an easy one. You want an easy one?
What's that?
The sweep to Mosey.
Yeah, if Carter Nelson makes the block, that's a touchdown.
Dude, he's ramming his head on the goalpost.
Yeah. That's the one I sent you, right?
Uh,
The screenshot I sent you?
Yeah. Was it the actual play or
Yeah.
the screenshot?
It was just a screenshot. I didn't send the video. I just sent a screenshot.
That's why it's not right. That's why I'm not
Yeah.
connecting the two. But like,
But if Carter
I-
Nelson got
I-
leverage to the outside,
and you got like what you don't get to do to me is say, well, we don't want we don't watch it. Like, well, if you want to make those, like, if you put it out there, then you leave yourself open to be criticized.
Yeah.
So then it does bring in like the knowledge points and like what you're willing to actually study before you make said hot takes. I don't know. It's just that's